Dear students of class 10th NCRT English Literature, today our topic is Nelson Mandela, A Long Walk to Freedom. Students, this chapter is a part of the autobiography of Nelson Mandela himself, and his writer is Nelson Mandela, and his full name is Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela. Students, in this lecture 1 in English version lecture, you will come to know what is the victory over what is the victory of black people over white. And students, this is all about South Africa. Before we begin our chapter, students, you should come to know a few things that are very important to understand this chapter. Students, first we will describe a term apartheid. Students, apartheid is a political system that separates people according to their races. And this was followed in South Africa before 10th May 1994. And students, it continued for uh, several years, for many years. And during this period, people suffered a lot. Black people suffered a lot. Students, against this, Mr. Mandela, who was a leader, uh, of African National Congress. Students, he was against this and he raised his voice, and for that reason he was imprisoned for 30 years. But students, finally on 10th May 1994, South Africa was declared a democratic country. Students, on this occasion, there were many dignitaries from throughout the world, and this was a very memorable day. Students, on this day, uh, it was covered in the news by BBC, and now we are going to know uh, how this celebration was celebrated and what the speech was of Mr. Nelson Mandela. Now let's begin lecture number 1, English version lecture. uh, Nelson Mandela, A Long Walk to Freedom. Students, as the writer says, on 10th May dawned bright and clear, means it was the morning of May 10th, 1994, and it was a bright and shiny clear morning. For the past few days, I had been pleasantly besieged by dignitaries. Besieged means covered, and so many people gathered around him, and him is and I here is Nelson Mandela. I had been pleasantly besieged means I was surrounded closely by the people who came from various parts of the world. Dignitaries means people of high uh, post, people of high dignity, the world leaders who are coming to pay their respects before the inauguration. A student, this inauguration is the inauguration of South Africa, who was going to be a democratic country. And after the pledges of these leaders, it was going to be a democratic country. And to celebrate this occasion, there were many foreign dignitaries, foreign guests, men of high reputation were there from throughout the world. The inauguration would be the largest gathering ever. International leaders of South African soil, means it was the first occasion on which there were a large number of international guests on the land of South Africa. The ceremonies took place in the lovely sandstone amphitheater. Students, amphitheater is a building that is a huge building in which the seating is on the steps, and it is in form of a curve. Students, this building was Union Buildings in Pretoria. Pretoria is a city of South Africa, and it was made of sandstone. In this sandstone building, students, all the dignitaries were there, and the ceremonies was being celebrated there. For decades means decades, a decade has 10 years, and decades means tens of years, means for a long time this had been the seat of white supremacy, means the people of white the government of white people used to rule from there. But now this seat was in the hands of the black people, and there was a that was a democratic country. Now it was the sight of a rainbow gathering of different colors. Students, it's a very meaningful sentence. Rainbow gathering of different colors means there were, without any discrimination, so many people from various countries, various complexions, various colors, various races and religion there, and nations for the installation means for the making of South Africa's first democratic non-racial government. Means students, at this time people were going to celebrate from various countries, as I have already told you, a government that was based on non-racial government. As you know, before this occasion there was a government of white people who believed in racism. On that lovely autumn day, I was accompanied by my daughter Zenani. Students, at this time, Mr. Nelson Mandela was with her daughter Zenani, and on the podium is a place where one gives a speech, delivers a speech. On the podium, Mr. de Klerk was the first sworn in as second deputy president. Means students, in the sequence of taking oath in that ceremony, the first was Mr. de Klerk, who was the second vice president there, president of South Africa. Students, now the term was of Thabo Mbeki was sworn in the first deputy president, and the second vice president, the first vice president was Thabo Mbeki. When it was my turn, now students, the turn was of Nelson Mandela. I pledged to obey and uphold the constitution and to obey myself to well-being of republic and its people. Students, here uphold means keep or maintain in unaltered situation or with honesty. Now students, here Nelson Mandela says that he took a vow to obey means to follow and to stick to the constitution of South Africa, and he pledged to do a lot of things with devotion, devoting himself for the well-being of the Republic of South Africa and its people. Means he was taking a pledge to do for the betterment of South African people. Students, to the assembled guests and the watching world, I said. In his ceremonial speech, in his welcome speech and his a word of thanks, he said, today all of us do by our presence here confer glory and hope to the newborn liberty. Students, these lines are to understand very carefully. Nelson Mandela says today all of us do means whatever we are doing here by our presence, means by being present in such an occasion we are conferring glory, we are giving a good reputation to this occasion, and we are reflecting the hope to a newborn liberty. Means the arrival of so many guests in such on such occasion means on the occasion of the inauguration of a to be declared a democratic country, South Africa, the arrival of those guests create and reflect a hope to a newborn liberty. Means that their support is commendable. Those people who have come here reflect that this is a hope for a good democratic country, for a good symbol to the liberty of to the liberty from racism. Out of the experience of an extraordinary human disaster, means it is beyond imagination what great disaster might be for the people, and that great disaster lasted too long. Means the disaster that had been in South Africa for a long time, it is beyond imagination. It means an ordinary person can't think about it, and must be born a society of which all humanity will be proud. And he wanted to create a society in which everybody has equal rights and on which human society can be proud of that. We means the people of South Africa, means those black people who came there to rule South Africa, who were outlaws not so long ago. He is trying to recall students all the sufferings and the events when they were declared outlaws. Outlaws means when they were declared criminals and they were imprisoned for 30 years. 30 years is a very long time. Now he is trying to recall all that events. He says we who were outlaws not so long ago, means this happened not so long ago, means in near past it happened that we were imprisoned and we were declared criminals, have today the world on our own soil. Sorry, today been given the rare privilege, means we people who were used to be called criminals today have got a the rarest privilege, the rarest honor to be host to the nations of the world, and we found this precious honor to be the host of the guests who came here from throughout the world. The nations of the world on our own soil, means on our land of South Africa, we are very much privileged to have guests from throughout the world. We thank all of our distinguished international guests. Now Nelson Mandela pays his thankfulness to the guests for having come to take possession with the people of our country, and he thanks to the dignitaries and the guests that they came there and sat by the people of South Africa and sat by the black people. By the black people means with the black people in the country South Africa. Students, uh, after all, a common victory for justice, because this inauguration of the freedom of South Africa was a common victory. It was an effort of combined grandeur. It was an effort for the victory for justice. It was the victory for peace and victory for human dignity. I mean, it was the victory for the respect of humanity. We have at last achieved our political emancipation. Political emancipation means students, before it the black people were not allowed to do according to their own, they have no rights, but now they have political rights to do anything whatever they like according to justice. Now they were celebrating this. We pledge ourselves to liberate all our people from the continuing bondage of poverty. At this occasion, Nelson Mandela says that he is and his companions are taking pledges to keep their people out of poverty, deprivation. Students, deprivation means when some people is deprived of something, when he has nothing to survive. Now they will come out of the deprivation, means they will prosper. They will come out of the suffering, means they will be healthy, they will be peaceful, they will be prosper, and there will be no gender or any race discrimination over there. Never, never, and never again shall it be that this beautiful land will again experience the oppression of one by another, and uh, he shows his hope that in future it will never be repeated, that one community of people would rule over the people over the other community of people, and there will be no racism, there will be no prejudice, there will be no injustice after today. At last, students, the sun shall never set on so glorious a human achievement. It is a very metaphorical line, students. The writer, Mr. Nelson Mandela, says that the sun of this glorious human achievement will never set, means this glorious achievement will continue forever. Means the people will prosper and will create their glory here in future. Now he bless them, let freedom reign, means may God make all these people remaining in freedom, means all these people he prayed to God that all the people of South Africa might be in freedom forever, and he give blessings to the people of Africa. Now students, I hope you have got this chapter very well, and if you students please you went through this chapter very well, please subscribe our channel RSC classes of English language. Please to continue your syllabus, you keep on watching RSC classes of English language, and please like, share and comment. Thanks.